Kentucky got a big win last night. I'm Chris Adams, and before I get started on my video, can you guys please hit the like button, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me on YouTube. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about the win last night. I'm happy we won. I'm not impressed. We were a 10-point favorite at home to an unranked Mississippi State team. We're 1-2 in the SEC and 10-6 overall. I'm just not going to talk too much about the win. It was expected. I mean, you got to win that game. What I am going to do, I'm going to take some Q&A, questions and answers. What I did was write down random stuff in the chat on both TikTok and YouTube, and I'm going to go over that. And I was going to tell you guys, after the Super Bowl, I have a lot more free time on my hands on Sundays. And Sunday afternoon, maybe take an hour, I'll do Q&A, live Q&A. Like, I'll let people know ahead of early in the week what time we're going to do it, and everybody come in. We'll talk sports, mainly UK basketball right now. But, yeah, we'll start that probably first Sunday after the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm going to go over these. So, the first one, fans, man, I'm telling you. And I want to start by saying 90% of you all are great. Love all you guys. 90% of you are really very knowledgeable. I really enjoy talking sports with you guys. I do. And the sport's been great. Let me go over these. There's some of these fans, man. And it's both ways. One guy told me after I said I was happy over the win last night. I said, we won last night. You have to, I'm not going to bat. We just won. I mean, can I be happy that we won a game? He said, wait till you go 0-10 the next 10 games. Don't enjoy this one. He said, but you're going to go 0-10 the next 10 games. Well, I don't do much research because I really don't care. I have very thick skin. Found out he's a Louisville fan. Well, my answer to that is we're not going 0-10 in the next 10 games. I mean, I'll take that bet. We're not going 0-10 in the next 10 games. He goes on to say, I know you hate Louisville. Okay, what I'm about to say, I felt like this for years, and I'm only speaking for myself, okay? When a Louisville fan says to me, I know you hate Louisville, I mean this with the utmost respect. Louisville, y'all aren't good enough for me to hate. I mean, who do I hate in sports? Hate's a strong word, but who I just despise. I hate Duke basketball. Why do I hate Duke basketball? They're really good. They're really good. I hate Duke. You might say you hate the New York Yankees. They have 27 World Championships. My Cincinnati Reds don't have one since '90. That's hate. They're really, really good. The New England Patriots in the Tom Brady era, that's hate. Why? They're really, really good. The Louisville Cardinals, I don't mean that with any disrespect, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I root for Louisville when they don't play Kentucky, and that's not hate. That's because I don't feel threatened by you all under any circumstances. Louisville, and to me, I know that you all beat us this year. Kentucky and Louisville is not a rivalry. It is not a rivalry when one is a hammer and the other one's a nail. It's not a rivalry. We beat the shit out of Louisville. Look up the records if you want to. Calipari went 14-3 against Louisville. No, I don't hate you all, and I don't consider you all a threat. Okay, the next one. There's some guys that got so mad at me because I referred to Calipari as the GOAT. Now, I'm not going to say if I really think he's the GOAT, but here I'm going to give you not only a lesson in sports, I'm going to give you a lesson in life. If my opinion affects you all that much, you need to do something else with your life. If you really don't, first of all, the GOAT in any sport, it's not an official stat. At the end of the day, it's somebody's opinion. It's somebody's opinion. I believe with all my heart that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player that I've ever seen. But other people may feel it's LeBron James. At the end of the day, it's not an official stat or anything. It's an opinion. So the fact that I know that John Calipari being referred to as the GOAT gets under your skin, I'll do it that much more. Okay, I'll do it just to piss you off. So from now on, I might refer to the whole Arkansas, everything. I'll just say we're playing the GOAT on the 31st if it pisses you off that bad. So it's an opinion, okay? Don't let someone's opinion affect your life in any way whatsoever. If you don't agree with it, you don't even have to listen to me. You don't even have to follow me. Okay, another guy told, this has happened a lot. People arguing in my chat back and forth with each other. Well, a dude's telling other people to go root for somebody else. You're not a true fan. Go root for somebody else. First of all, here's what I'm going to say. This is America. This is the United States of America. It's a free country. I could come in here and say I'm a Kentucky fan and a Louisville fan and a Duke fan and a North Carolina fan. I'm a fan of every team, and that's my God-given right as an American citizen. That's my opinion. So don't sit and say, won't you go root for somebody else? I think I want to speak for all of my followers when I respectfully say we'll root for who we damn well please. Okay? So I just want to shut that shit down completely. It kills me. All these people, when they get frustrated in a debate and they can't come up with anything else educated to say, well, just go root for somebody else. I've had so many people, I'll explain to them and I'll break down Calipari's resume against Mark Pope, and it's so easy. It's the easiest debate I've ever made in my entire life. I don't give a damn how much you hate John Calipari. His resume speaks for itself, and people get so mad. Well, go root for Arkansas then. That cracks me up. Okay, the next one. This guy said, I have faith in Pope. He will figure it out. Okay. Again, you're entitled to your opinion, but you saying you have faith in Pope, you have absolutely no resume to go on or no history to go on. Pope will figure it out. Mark Pope has never figured anything out in his 53 years of living on this earth total in coaching. Like his entire time as a coach, he's never won more than 25 games at any level. And right now he has a $22 million roster. And we went from preseason top 10 in the country to unranked, and we're probably going to be fighting for our lives to get in the NCAA tournament. So when you say Mark Pope will figure it out, he actually said to me, oh, trust me, Mark Pope will figure it out. Okay, Mark Pope will figure it out. Give me an example of when he's figured it out before. So, yeah, that's pretty much common sense. One guy said if I was a true blue fan, I would be more positive. Well, I never was a Calipari guy. Never was a Mark Pope guy. Didn't want Mark Pope here. Have no clue why he got the job. Got stuck with him. Have no clue why we packed 23,000 into Rupp. I didn't. Me and my wife laughed at it on a beautiful Sunday afternoon to celebrate a coach that was unproven. Okay, but the next question, I'm going to tie into it. The next question, or the next thing I want to add, all Mark Pope has to do is win, okay? I'm not like, some people are too prideful. A lot of people are too prideful. They hate Calipari, so they're not even going to say, well, he's made Arkansas better. The people who's knowledgeable and has actually respect and will debate with an open mind and stuff, even if you hate Calipari, and there's a lot of you I'm thankful for, are my followers. They'll say, you know what, I'm not a Calipari guy, but, he did do this and this. He deserves his respect. He's made Arkansas a lot better. There's people that just won't even give him credit. But here's what I'm saying. Mark Pope, I want this on record. I have absolutely no faith in Mark Pope whatsoever. There's no reason I should have faith in Mark Pope. He doesn't have a resume. He's never won anywhere. His rotations are the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what he's doing from time to time, who he's playing, or if he even has a clue. He's the worst defensive coach that's ever walked the sidelines at the University of Kentucky. We're terrible defensively. But here's the thing. All Mark Pope has to do is win. And I can assure you, I'll start giving him credit. I'm way past my ego stage and my prideful stage. I would love for one of you Mark Pope lovers to come at me and say, I told you so. I told you so, Chris. You wouldn't have to tell me to admit that I was wrong. I'd do a whole video on how wrong I was. All Mark Pope has to do is win. We put this roster together, 22 million. I told everybody, including my wife here, that we were going to Indianapolis. I told everybody, book your rooms for Indianapolis. We're going to the Final Four. That's how much faith I had in this team this year. Bless you.
Sorry.
It's all right. That's how much faith I had in this team this year. And it's a train wreck. It's an absolute train wreck. We still don't have a good win. We don't have a win against a team in the top 25. I know St. John's was 22nd win we beat them, but they're terrible. We don't have a good win on the year. Now, we play LSU Wednesday night. That's going to be a win. We should win that game easy. LSU just got hammered by South Carolina at home. I mean, we should win that game easy. If you want to, I don't want to say impress me, go to Knoxville next Saturday and win. We've won up there 3 years in a row, but that means we're not due to win. But go on the road against a ranked team and get that dub. That will start, that will ease things up a little bit as far as the hatred right now. But anyway, be more positive. What do you want me to do? Tell me, you want me to say Popes did a hell of a job when he was 9-6, now 10-6 as the Kentucky basketball coach? Got beat by 35 a few weeks ago in Nashville. 15 by Alabama, been beat 4 times in a row by Alabama, 11 double-digit losses, has a record after 51 games worse than Billy Gillespie. You want me to stand and clap and say he did a hell of a job? No, that's not happening. But I will say, all he has to do is win. Go do what so many UK coaches have done before him. Go rip off 10 straight wins. And let's get this in the right direction. I promise you, you'll start enjoying my videos more. But when beating Mississippi State at home, and then if we go on the road to LSU, that don't mean shit to me if we can't win at Knoxville. If we can't win at Vanderbilt, if we can't win at Arkansas, that don't mean shit. That ain't nothing. I mean, you can't. This team's not going to go 9-9 in conference and me give them all the credit in the world. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. That's not the UK basketball that I'm used to. But anyway, guys, I want to go over just some Q&A, and like I said, we'll do more of this after the Super Bowl, probably first Sunday after Super Bowl. I'll give everybody a heads up. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and share my video to help me out. Thank you all. Have a good night. God bless.